Alright. Sorry, it's just faster to upload at like a 15-minute increment instead of like a half-hour minute increment. Alright, so in our book, not in your book, as some class practice that I'm going to set you free and you can do your homework. I'll assign your homework for you. A bank will pay simple interest at an annual rate of 5% per year. So we've got our rate at 5% per year. Okay. Find the interest paid on each of the following deposits. So how interest can work in your best interest, no pun intended, is to put money into a savings account. And when you put money into a savings account, the bank will pay you basically for allowing them to borrow your money. Sounds like a good deal, right? No? Did that make sense to you? No? It's kind of like putting money into your piggy bank, and your piggy bank, the longer your money sits there, your piggy bank's gonna like magically poof some money for you. But it doesn't happen in your piggy bank, it happens at the bank. Because you allow the bank, in short, to borrow your money. So let's go ahead. We have a 5% interest rate per year. So if I put in $200 at the end of 1 year, how much am I going to get back? If I put in, let's say, $4,000, how much am I going to get in return after 1 year? If I put in $1,500, how much am I going to get back? And if I put in, well, we'll go back, we'll go there. All right, so if I put in, so let's think, what's 5% of 200? Right, what's 5% of 100? No, 5%. So I've got $100. 100. Oh my goodness, people, you've only had 3 days off of math class. All right, 5% of 100. This is how I would write the ratio, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
This is my ratio. So this is equal to 5%. This is equal to 0.05. Fraction, percent, decimal. How much is 5% of 100? 5. So if I have 5% of 200, what's it going to be?
10.10.
Just 10. Just stick with 10. All right, 10. All right, let's try the same mental math here with 4,000. Okay, 4,000. Well, let's go back to 100. How many 100s are in 4,000?
40.
Yeah, why? How'd you get that? You're right.
I don't know.
Couldn't I divide this by 100?
Yeah.
40? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So couldn't I do 40 times, what is 5% of 100? 5. So 40 times 5 is what? 4 times 5. Add a 0.
200.
There we go. Sorry for parents that are suffering through watching this on this video. We try to practice mental math in this class. Alright, so we've got 200. Make sense? Alright, 1,500. Alright, how many 100s are in 1,500?
15.
Yeah, just take off the zeros. Just take off your zeros. Okay? Sorry, that was my phone, none of your phones. Okay, so I have 15. 15 times 5 is? What's 10 times 5?
50.
Okay, 5 times 5.
25.
Okay,
50.
so add them.
To
What do you get? 75. So 75, what problem were we doing here? Now my mental math has gotten all messed up. So I've got 15 times 75, so I think, what do we need to do? 5% of 1,500 should be what? Alright, do 1,500 times 0.05 because I'm totally losing it because I've been here all morning doing math on a smartphone so I can email it up. 75. Okay, that's it. Yeah, okay. We're good. Sorry, people. Alright, so we've got $75. That is the amount of interest, if you invested this amount, you would get at the end of, put back into your account. So in your account, if you borrow at a rate of 5, or if you loan the bank, if you take out a savings account, you put this much into your savings account, you'll get this much at the end of the year. Pretty good deal. That's how some people make money. Sound okay? Alright, a bank charges an annual rate of 16% on loans. Find the interest charged for each of the following loans. Okay. So let's do this. We've got loans. Alright, we've got loans. We've got you borrow $2,000. That might have been the same thing that was already up there. B, you borrow $8,000 for 3 years. And C, you borrow $1,400 for 6 months. All right, and your interest rate is 16%. All right, let's think about what this is. Let's put this in a real life situation. All right, you ready? I bet your brother's quite the loan shark. No? If you borrowed $2,000 from him, he'd say, "Oh, don't worry about it. You just pay me back $2,000." No, he would want some interest in return, don't you think? I don't know him very well, but I think he would be like, "There's no way. You gotta pay me some interest." So, ready? Her brother, she says, "Hey, I need to borrow $2,000. Don't know why you would need $2,000, but you do anyway. Okay? You borrow it from your brother's bank. And he's gonna charge you 16% interest. How much is it? You can use that, it's okay. Do you need one?
Yeah.
There might be one on my desk. Here's one. Are you copying answers out of the back of the book?
I was just checking something.
Don't cheat.
I was checking something.
Mhm.
Cheating.
Don't worry. Pre-algebra class. I'm still harassing my older students about cheating. What'd you get, Sophie?
325.
325. So this is 325. All right. Sounds good. You did 2,000 times 0.16. Okay. Let's go ahead and do 8,000. So now you borrow 8,000 for 3 years. Simple interest, which as soon as we do compound interest, this simple interest is for 3 years. It's hard for my brain to wrap around it. All right. So the number that you probably found was 1,000. What'd you get?
I got 3,840.
Oh, good, because you multiplied by 3. What number did you get first? 1,000.
0.48.
What?
I got 0.48. I did 3 times 0.16, and then I multiplied that by
Oh, okay. Good job. So Sophie went ahead. Sorry, I'm saying your name. 8,000 times 3 times 0.16. Is that what you did?
Yeah.
And then you got what? 3,840?
Yeah.
That'll work. All right, let's go ahead here. 1,400. What's my equation that I'm going to set up?
Times 0.6.
How about 0.16?
1.6, yeah.
Times. How do I represent this as a portion of an annual amount? 0.5. How about let's use 1/2, 0.5. So we're going to multiply. Go ahead and multiply. And what do you get? 700 times 0.5.
112.
112. So that's pretty much how this simple interest is going to go. So you can just go ahead and plug into the formula and it will output you an answer. All right, your homework for tonight, and I will go over at the beginning of my videotape class tomorrow, that wasn't so painful, is HW160 class exercises, page 263, number 1 through 12. This is your homework. You can go ahead and get started on it now. I will upload these videos, so hopefully you will have it in your parents' email box tonight.